Hey everybody, it's Angela, and I just wanted to share this travel album I made from a trip that my husband and I took this last summer. And we went to Crater Lake and Christmas Valley, and it was a really wonderful trip. And I picked up postcards pretty much everywhere we went that I could find them, and put this together when we got back. And it's got one of these postcards on the front of Crater Lake that changes when you move it, and I bound it with my spiral binder, and I've got some little paper clip here with a flag on it, sticker here, and then this is a picture of my husband and I at Crater Lake, and I used a lot of K&Company die cuts and other products throughout this whole thing. And then I did manila envelopes for each of the pages, and then there's a tag in each one as well. So the tags were part of the K&Company tag pad, and so those worked really well. And they're a good size, and then I just backed them on cardstock. And so essentially, here's the first page, and then there's the tag inside, and there's pictures and journaling on each side. And in each envelope I also put brochures from where we visited, and we stopped first at a motorcycle rally called Wet Fest that they celebrate, so there was pictures and stuff from that. And then here's another Oregon shaped postcard that I bound in there, picture and journaling on the back, and another one of Mount Jefferson with more journaling. And I used a lot of the K&Company die cuts to make tabs. I just glued them back to back on there. And here we were in Bend, and then some more tags and journaling. There, it was nice because I could get quite a bit of journaling in this. I think some of these here, I think this is from the girls' papery die cuts. And here's another picture. And then of course inside, like I said, I put maps and brochures from where we were at. And then here's a postcard of sisters. And then this was just an extra tab out of one of those cardboard photo boxes that you get, and I never use all the divider tabs, so I just bound that in there. Got journaling on the back. Then we went to the High Desert Museum in Central Oregon, and here's another card. And then inside, again, it's the brochure from the museum. Some other papers from the museum. And then there's some of they have a lot of different birds that they rescue and stuff that are at the museum. Here's one of their postcards. Here's another vintage picture of a steam sawmill. And then here are some pictures of the replica steam mill that they have there at the museum. Another Oregon one. This is at Summer Lake in Central Oregon. It's a big marsh there where you can do a lot of bird watching. So I got to see a lot of different birds, and I journaled about that. And then here's where we stayed, the lodge at Summer Lake. And then we went on to Fort Rock, which is a really beautiful geological formation out in the desert. And here's an old vintage postcard of Fort Rock that I found there. And then we also went to Crack in the Ground, and here I am standing inside the crack in the ground looking up at the sky. Here was just a really cool sign picture that I put on another one of those photo box dividers. Here's the crack in the ground. This is a Christmas Valley postcard. here's some stuff from there. In Christmas Valley in the Fort Rock, there's another museum there where they have the artifacts from the Indians and stuff that lived in the area and things they've found in caves and stuff there. And there I am standing down in the crack in the ground. Neat geological, they have great geological formations around there. And then we went a couple times as we were driving. We went through the town of Silver Lake, and there's a lot of old houses in there. It's not a ghost town, but it's not very populated either. And then again, there's brochures and stuff from the museum that we stopped at and stuff in there. Then we went to pretty much the only restaurant that's out in the middle of nowhere, and that's the Cowboy dinner tree. You have to have reservations to go there, but they do it all without, they have no electricity there, and they have big barbecues and stuff, and they serve huge dinners, huge steaks or whole chickens, you know, strawberry lemonade in quart glasses, and rolls and a pot of beans. And this is the actual restaurant. That's the Cowboy dinner tree right there, restaurant. And then there's my husband. There was the sunset in the desert. It was just gorgeous. And then here's a butterfly picture I took. We stopped along to look at some of the flowers, and I got some butterfly pictures. There's the whole chickens that they were grilling at the Cowboy dinner tree. It was great food, lots of it, so you have plenty to take with you. And then I have a map of the area inside. And then we stopped on the way to Crater Lake on the east side on Sand Creek. There's a creek with a lot of cool rock formations, and here you can see I got a postcard of it, and it's called Pinnacle, the Sand Creek Pinnacles. And there's just some pictures of me making lunch out of the back of the car. Some more. There's Crater Lake viewed from the east side. Another postcard of Crater Lake. And there's me at Crater Lake. And some more pictures and pictures of the more pictures of the Pinnacle rocks. And it was kind of a little cloudy, so there was really soft, beautiful light, and there'd been a lot of wildfires in the area, so it was kind of smoky, which gave a neat quality to the light. And here's my map from Crater Lake. It has the receipt and everything inside. And then we stopped at Diamond Lake, and on the way home, and you can see it was like raining over the lake, but in the background you can see the smoke from the wildfires, so there's the fire and rain going on in the same picture here. Here's a postcard from Diamond Lake, some more journaling. Here's another Diamond Lake, and then another card of journaling. Here's the lodge at Diamond Lake, and the temperature during the day, it was like 99 degrees. It was hot the whole time, you know, because it's in the desert, and this was like September, and lots of wildfires going. And actually the rain we saw at Diamond Lake was the first rain we had seen in a while, so it really helped with them, the firefighters who were trying to put out the wildfire. So that's it, just a simple little album with a lot of pictures in it, a lot of journaling, and just, you know, a nice keepsake of our trip. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.